Hello everybody. I am an individual that has a severe case of obsessive compulsive disorder. It pretty much rules my life, as many who have it know how hard it is. A lot of people will tell you to just ignore it. But if you have OCD, you know that it is virtually impossible to ignore it. Like with me, I have OCD with perfectionism and weird impulses, like one day I made macaroni and cheese and had an impulse to throw it on the floor. And then I have another thing where I'll, have to get into the living room before the back door closes. Or something bad will happen as I hear it. It's just a lot of obsessions. I'm obsessed with the number 8. I love it. It's just, 8 is just like perfect to me. And it's drawers and cabinets cannot be open. They have to be closed all the way. Doors have to be. I have to wash my hair twice with shampoo, twice with conditioner, wash my face 4 times, and that's just barely scraping the surface of what I have. The spectrum of my OCD is huge. It's horrible. And people, you would want to tell somebody about your OCD, and if they don't have it, they're not going to understand. OCD is a horrible condition. The most people, they don't get it. They'll think my parents personally think I'm crazy because, ever since I was in elementary school, I would get these weird obsessions, and it's a living hell. It really is, and it never ends. And it seems like the older I get, the worse it gets. The more severe it continues to get, the older I get. And it's like never ending. It's like I'm living in like hell. And it's almost like there's a person living inside your head that is in complete control of you, because if you don't do something, if something is hanging off the table, like a piece of paper, I cannot even have a little corner hanging off, or it will bug me until I fix it, and it will keep on bugging me and it won't stop. So I fix it, and then there's always something else. Like right now on the table, there's a book partially hanging off, and it's been driving me crazy, but I just don't want, I try to ignore it, but I made that mistake before, and it bothered me for days. I think one of the worst things about OCD is the obsessive and compulsive worrying. Sometimes it gets so bad, you just go out of your mind. You can't even handle it. It is so bad. And, people will tell you, oh, just ignore it, And you're like, if I could ignore it, I would. And it's because they don't understand. Having a condition like this is something that you cannot understand unless you have it. I think you're born with it and it just matures later or develops with you. I don't know. But I remember, elementary school, and I used to get obsessed with things very easily. Movies, songs, bands, whatever. And I still have that problem, but the perfectionism is a big problem because I was in medical school, and I thought, well, since I'm in college now, maybe that will kind of, my mind will be busy, but no. I had reports to do, and they had to be perfect. I could not have any misspelled words, and you have spell check, but you might say "and" instead of "and," and even that wasn't, it's almost like you're living in the Twilight Zone. You're not in control. It's almost like there's somebody else that is making you do things, like a controlling spouse or something. It's almost like a mommy dearest kind of thing, because it is evil and there's like nothing you can do. Yeah, I know there's medication and treatment and all that, and I've tried all that. But the older I get, the worse it gets, and I can't talk to anybody about it because nobody I know except for one person has it, and the other person who has it isn't too into to talk about it too often. But you get so stressed out, and I mean, it's everyday life. It's not even just little things. It's everything. I mean, right down to the way I put my makeup on, the way I get dressed, the way I put my earrings on, the way I put my socks on, what sock on which foot. I spent 5 minutes trying to figure out what was right because my brain would not tell me what it wanted. It's like there's a little evil alien living inside your head. Because if you look at it this way, somebody who doesn't have OCD is alien to them because they don't get it. You can't just turn it off. Some people think it's like a switch. You can turn it on and off. But you can't. And people that make fun of you, people that make these videos who think that they're funny for making fun of you, if they knew the immense hell that we lived in every day dealing with this, they would not make fun of us. We didn't ask for this. It was given to us. We didn't ask for it, but when you're making fun of us, you are asking for it. So please, try to have a little bit of, empathy for people that have this. It's not nice to make fun of us. And now this video is a little bit longer than I expected. I have other videos because OCD also had something to do with me getting anorexia, which I had since I was 14. I'm 26 now, and I still have it. So, there's videos, anorexia videos, But please, if you need to talk, hit me up, I'll talk to you. Because I know what it's like to have this when nobody else will listen. Guess I'll talk to you all later. Bye.